What's up, everybody? It is Chachi, aka Painful Truth, and I am finally back. I know y'all missed me. The holidays are a crazy time for me, but we're gonna jump right back into things and we're gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I know it's your favorite. Let's go.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
So there is a special event going on in Duel Links right now that has to do with the whole Rush Duel dynamic, and that's what we're gonna be playing today. So this is the event right here. Like I said, this has to do exclusively with Rush Duel. And it is the Goha Rush Festival. That's what it's called. It's basically the KC Cup like they do for, well, Speed Duels as it's known now. Before it was just regular duels and Duel Links. So it's basically the KC Cup. It's the same kind of rules, same kind of format, but it's called the Goha Rush Festival. I have a couple different decks built for this event. Right now, we're going to switch back to one of my original ranked duel decks, and that's what we're going to play.
Me the next king of duels.
I do have a deck I am working on with Luke. It's more of a meta deck, but I like this ranked rush deck that I have going on with Rogue Cassidy, so that's what we're going to play to start the event. Now, this event was set up a little bit different. I'm not starting off at a beginning rank. I'm actually up to level 7. And the reason for that is as soon as we logged in for the event, they had us play a bunch of NPC characters, and every time you won an event versus an NPC character, you got to level up. So I went from 1 all the way to 7 without playing any actual other people in a PvP situation. So a little strange, but whatever, we'll take it. Alright, so you can see my deck over here to the right. I have a couple different cards. This card right here, the Yami Ruler Dark Delayer, that's a good card for locking your opponent down. When it gets summoned, you can automatically put it in defense mode, and the next turn, your opponent cannot summon any monsters that are level 7 or higher. So it's a good way to kind of bring them out and stun them, especially if they're not sure what the card does. They'll summon all their monsters in attack position, and then you just have some free attacks. This here is the start of the deck, Multi-Strike Dragon. He can attack twice by sending one card from my deck to the graveyard. That's usually the card that does them in. 3 copies of Mystic Dealer. I can send one spellcaster type monster from my hand to the graveyard to draw a card. And then we have a couple tech cards. Now, one of the cards that just came out in the most recent box is the Barrier. This card's really cool. All I have to do is take a monster from my graveyard, put it back in my deck, and the attacking monster loses 400 attack. The one thing you want to do is recycle your cards so you don't deck out. So that's an awesome card. Not only are you weakening their attacking monster, you're getting to put your monsters back in the deck. Monster Reincarnation is another card that just came out. This is a legend card, super strong. And of course the other big card, Widespread Ruin, another legend card. You're only allowed to have 1 legend card of each type in your deck. So 1 legend monster, 1 trap, 1 spell. My legend monster, of course, is Summon Skull. It makes no sense to run Dark Magician because, as the memes always say, it's 1 less sacrifice, same attack points. Think, Yugi, think. We also have our Pierce in here for tech if they like to set their monsters face down. But let's go ahead and jump into a Rush Duel and see what happens. Now, I have found out recently I am pretty good at Rush Dueling. I don't know if that's just because I'm getting lucky, but I win at a pretty high rate. We'll take a look at my stats afterwards. Of course, I say that and I'll probably get my butt kicked right now. So this guy's at R power 14, I'm at 7. So not sure how that matching system works, but let's find out. I'm going to go second here. They are on a 2-game win streak. I do like to go second with the way my deck is built.
You seriously think you can defeat me, Rome?
I know how tough Roa is more.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Get ready for the rush. I'll knock you out from the very first 2.
Now, I would expect them to set 2 or 3 and end their turn. It's going to be a little rare. Yeah, I figured. That usually seems to be the standard. When you don't go first, they tend to defend.
This turn's time to draw.
All right, so
Let's go!
I want to refill my hand. The great thing about Rush Duels, if you watched any of my other videos, is the more cards you play, the more you get to refill in the next turn. So I want to refill my hand as much as possible.
What are you doing?
Feel free to join me. Tribute summon. I'm setting a card. I'm setting a card.
All right, so I have used all my cards, so let's go ahead and attack. Let's attack the middle one. Always hit the one in the middle.
I attack with my monster. With
Okay, so they played all their cards but one, so they're going to get to refill 4. It makes me think that one in their hand is a tribute monster, which it's probably going to be. At this stage, most people know how to play. They save their tribute monsters, they bring them back on the next turn.
This is the card I set.
He's going to destroy one of my face downs. Please don't hit my widespread rune. Hit the barrier, hit the barrier. Or just take all day to decide, either one. Yes, he hit the barrier. All right, widespread rune. Barrier is a great card, but let's be honest. I want my widespread rune. All right, I'm expecting the tribute monster to come out right now. There it is.
Let's rock.
Folder Blitz. Your opponent's LP at least 2,000 higher than yours. He can inflict 1,500 damage. Well, you're...
Tribute summon.
And the Summon Skull.
Spell card.
And the Pierce. All right, so we're going to destroy that Summon Skull with widespread rune anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. So he wasted his Pierce, and he's going to lose his Summon Skull. And let's watch it happen.
Now! Did you forget about this?
Bye, Summon Skull.
I'm still
All right, so my dude has one monster on the field. I'm going to be drawing 5. Let's see what goes on.
My turn.
No sacrifice monsters. That hurts.
I set a
So
monster.
I can do nothing but set
I set a monster.
because I did not draw what I needed,
I
which
set
is a
card.
tribute monster, and that's quite sad.
I can
So
use
I'm going to defend an end. That really stinks. If I would have drawn,
Hear my Stop babbling.
if I would have drawn any kind of
Yours
tribute
doing
monsters,
anyway.
I could have went on the offensive, but
Rock and roll.
oh, he's got me all verklempt over here. Let's see what this luck sack draws. I guarantee it's probably everything they need. Hence the way my luck normally goes. Alright, let's give him some taunts back since he wants to take his sweet time. Let's find a good taunt.
Let's find out who has the right card to win.
I
Give-
know you want
There we
to
go.
see this. I want to
An
see
attack.
this. I summon a monster.
He can't weaken, so he's definitely going to sack that because there's no reason to have Thunder to Thunder out there. Yeah, there it comes. Oh my. Smashing Superstar. Your LP are 1,000 or lower, destroy up to 2 monsters on your opponent's field. Wow, okay, well that's not going to come into play right now, but that's a pretty powerful sack monster. I don't think they have many more moves left. I need to get a tribute monster so I can go on the defensive and start knocking some of these monsters out. Now I'm going to want to save my 2 face downs
Let's battle.
until I get a monster out so I can defend myself. So right now I'm not going to play either one.
Sonic Strike.
We're going to let him kill 2 of my monsters, that's fine.
Take this attack.
One reason I have found success in rush dueling is not only from deck building, but from setting my opponent up. Which if you played Yu-Gi-Oh! When it first came out, that's what the game was all about. There we go, Summon Skull. Now we can play a little bit. First thing we're going to do is bring Mystic Dealer out. We're going to use the effect so that I can get an extra card.
I activate my monster's effect.
Throwing out Dark Sorcerer. Alright.
Stop playing
Let's
with
go.
lame chords.
I tribute summon a monster. Protect your king. Time to play my biggest hits. Let's battle. Blow 'em away.
So this duelist sure does a lot of talking for somebody who has some pretty weak cards on their deck, so unless you're holding on to something I don't know about, I'm not too worried. I know which cards I have coming. I've drawn no multi-strikes, I've drawn no Yami Ruler. Come on, sack it, we know how this rules. Trivia, that's right, let's go!
Here to rock this.
Oh, I really wish I had my widespread rune right now for this, but I don't. Alright, so that is a Psychic. Let's see how many Psychics are in his graveyard.
Let's rock and duel.
He's not even going to let me see it.
Get this place pumping.
Oh, man.
Battle. You're going down. My monster attacks.
Now, I'll use the card I set. I activate a trap.
That'll at least weaken it a little bit.
You're doing good.
Prima Guitarna! Play 'em off the stage!
Alright, I need to get something big here, and I need to start taking his monsters off his field.
A single moment of time to draw.
End my turn!
There's my multi-strike.
Take the mic. I summon a monster. The king requests your presence.
Oh, waiting for a response. That's weird. Are they quitting? Are we seriously gonna quit? Alright, I was saying, I didn't understand what was going on there.
What's missing from your life is a duel that rocks!
Take the mic.
Alright, I'm gonna use the multi-strike effect.
I activate my monster's effect.
Oh, I lost another multi-strike. Oh, that hurts.
I summon a monster. I'm all set to rock. Goodbye. Attack!
I'm gonna use my multi-strike to take out his other big monsters, sacrificing both.
Low away. Direct attack. You can leave now. My monster attacks you.
Alright, so I got him down to 1500, but as we've seen before, a lot of their monsters activate with low attack points, so we're gonna have to really hope that they don't got something crazy. Sent the top 3 cards of the deck to the graveyard. They can add a psychic monster to their hand. I don't know if any of them went. It's really hard to check. Okay, none of them went. Awesome.
I activate my monster.
He's gonna get another card. Alright, 3 cards in hand. Let's see what move he has. I do have a face down Phantom Bind. He's got a psychic on the field. We know we have a psychic in the graveyard. I think there's. And there it is! Woo! A lot of talking when you don't got the cards to back it up, buddy. Alright, so there we go. My good streak on Rush Duels continues. So that's pretty much going to be the whole tournament. I didn't want to have too long of a stream today. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more Rush Dueling. I did promise we're going to go in and check out my record because, like I said, I have been doing pretty well at it. And that put me all the way up to R power 10. So I went from 7 to 10 like that. So maybe this is a little different than the KC Cup. The KC Cup, you advance levels. I can't seem to grasp how this R power works. Maybe I should have actually read the details on the event, but why would I get ahead of myself and do something like that? Alright, we get some stuff. Let's go back. Let's look at some stats here. Alright, so me. You can see my consecutive days played is up to 2,303. I have played Duel Links for 2,303 days in a row. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look here. Where is my Rush Duel? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is Rush right here. Okay, so here we go. My duel count 553. You can see here my victories is 451. Now that includes obviously NPC, but the PvP, take a look at that. 62 duels, 43 victories. That's your boy. That's why I'm streaming right now. Actually, I'm not that full of myself. You guys know that. Yep, 61, 42 ranked duel victories. Longest ranked duels winning streak of 8. You can see the rest of the stuff there. So yeah, I am pretty good at rush dueling. Maybe this is a skill I never knew I had. Who knows? But I'm glad you guys got to jump on stream and see a little bit more of the tournament. Definitely check it out yourself if you play Duel Links, which, of course, if you're watching my video, you should. Lots of things they're giving away, gems, prizes. There's a special sale going on at the store. 4 packs and a guaranteed ultra rare for 99 cents. As you know, that is my favorite sale. And since there's only 2 boxes available for us, it's only going to cost you $2. Really not that much to give back to a game that brings us so much joy. Make sure to check out my Laser Storm content that is live now on my YouTube page, and more is going to be coming, including some player interviews that are going to have a really cool twist to them. I don't want to spoil the prize, but you're definitely going to want to log in and check that out. So make sure to check out those videos. Please, please share with all your friends, family. I need to get my subscriber count up so I can pick my custom URL. So anything you could do to help would be appreciated. In the meantime, if you have any questions, send me a PM or let me know in the comments. Until then, I'll be back with another stream shortly. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon.